¿Qué es sopa, familia? ¿Cómo va la vaina? You already know the vibes. It's your girl Kenny Can from Guided Affirmations, bringing you a full moon, lunar eclipse, pick a pile to see what is being revealed to us under this very potent energy. But you guys already know the vibes. This will be my second pick a pile reading. And we're going to get into some breathing and some relaxation just so we can fully be in tune with which pile is really calling to us. I know sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know which pile is automatically the one that we want. But what we'll do is we'll relax because you already know which pile is calling to you, whether it be the citrine over here to our left or the black tourmaline to our right. Our body and our intuition has already felt drawn to the energy. So what we're going to do is just allow ourselves to relax, allowing our shoulders to relax, our jaw to relax, removing if we're gritting our teeth or have any tension in our face muscles, allowing that to relax. Whether you're sitting, standing, watching this video, however it may be, take a deep inhale and exhale out the mouth. Now we're going to do that about 5 more times. Inhala. Exhala from the mouth. Inhala. Y exhala de la boca. Inhala. Y exhala de la boca. Inhala. Y exhala de la boca. We have 2 more. Inhala. Y exhala de la boca. Y la última, inhala. Y exhala de la boca. Allowing ourselves to relax and fully allow the brain to settle down gives us a more tuned message on where our intuition is really pulling us, whether it be the citrine or the black tourmaline. And if you're still having a little bit of trouble, I will go back and close my eyes and do the breathing one more time, and then upon opening my eyes, or even sometimes while our eyes are closed through the mini meditation, we can feel where our brain was first or last, but I am going to start off with pile number 1, and I'll see pile number 2s in the next video. Hiya, pile 2s. So if you chose pile 2, you chose this black tourmaline, and black tourmaline is good for protection. It's also good for balance, and it's also good for absorbing kind of like negative energies or the energies of others that are kind of invading your space, and taking from you more than you are willing to give. But let's get into the reading. I am first going to pull 3 cards to see what is coming forward towards the pile 2 for this full moon lunar eclipse. What is coming forward towards pile 2 for this full moon lunar eclipse? Okay, 2 more cards, please, Spirit. What is coming forward towards my pile 2s for this full moon lunar eclipse? 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. I almost took that card, but 2 more cards. Were those 2 cards? 3 cards. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take 3 cards. Okay. So I have 3 of Cups in reverse. We also have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And then here we have the Emperor. Okay, pile twos. There's a very much of a masculine energy here, especially with this King of Pentacles, right? And this Emperor right next to each other. I wonder if some of you are fire signs, either be earth signs also, but I am feeling a very masculine-like energy from both of these cards. This energy of like, it's really the Emperor for me that's calling out, the Emperor and the Five of Wands. Just give me 1 second. Pile twos. I feel like the full moon is really gonna bring forth some boundary settings for pile twos, right? You're really gonna pick up in ways in which some relationships just don't really fulfill you, or they may be taking more from you than needed. It's not really a celebratory time whenever you're with them. It's more of this energy of Five of Wands, whether it's like passive aggressively like shading you, or kind of like putting their nose where it doesn't belong type of energy. And you're kind of wanting to protect yourself. I kind of looked at the mask that she's wearing here, especially the white mask. You're gonna want to protect yourself from even inhaling any of that energy. You're gonna really just look at the ways in which, you know, certain dynamics no longer serve you. And I'm really picking up on this sense of you kind of noticing how maybe people aren't really, maybe certain relationships, right? And that can be platonic, that can be romantic, that can be familial, it can be any relationship. Maybe if it's a work relationship, because I was just about to say, maybe some of the people who you are around, they aren't really in tune, or they aren't really on the side of where you want to go with your life, where you want to take your career, where you want to, like, maybe you've recently found something that you're kind of like passionate about, and like you're really trying to hold and nurture it because you really want this thing, right, pile two? You really want to go forth and do what it is that you want to do with this thing, but you don't really think that others are on your side. They may be shady bots, like shady boots, you know what I mean? And they really might just be, they might be trolling you, and that could be because they don't, it may be a little bit tied to jealousy. Maybe they don't know where they want to go next. So seeing you in this like full alignment of where you should go next is kind of making them side eye you. And you're really picking up on that, right? You're really tuning into this like Emperor like energy, especially with this Ankh, like holding this Ankh for protection. It's like, you're like, like, I see where this is going, and not like the things them. And you know, that's cool. I would say, like, be mindful, because, you know, we are in this like shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, and the things people say, they may say wholeheartedly with their chest, but we may also misinterpret it because we're picking up on all these other energies from them, that it may sting deeper than what was intended, right? And there's nothing wrong with feeling the full passion and intent of what people are bringing towards you, you know, but know that if you call that out, they may call you un poquitito loquito, because it's not what they said, right? And it's more about what you're picking up on. And I feel like, full disclosure, I feel like I'm learning, yes, what we feel and what we pick up on, even if other people aren't fully letting that out, it is valid and it is real. However, just acting upon those acts may sometimes feel left field for the person. They may feel like you're the one that switched up, and they may flip the script on that ass, right? But if you're truly like standing firm in what it is that you no longer want to deal with, then no problem. Move how you move, like literally do you. But if you're still trying to work through this and somebody comes at you sideways, know that it's gonna go totally left. Know that it's gonna go totally left. So take your higher knowledge, right? And really use that cautiously. If you see something and it literally reaches and breaks your boundary, definitely do what you got to do for yourself. Like, don't let nobody walk over you, and don't let nobody talk to you any types of crazy, right? But if your friend is really struggling, or your partner is struggling, or your family is struggling, your coworker, if you care about them that much and you see that they're struggling, and they may have the ability to actually have a mature adult conversation with you and actually be open and honest with you and not lie, right? If they have those balls, try it out. See where the conversation can go. But if you see that they're leading you on the path of more lies and more denial, snip ho. But anyways, let's see what truths will be revealed. Invoke and glory. Ooh, invoke and glory. Honestly, pile twos, no matter where the situation goes, I see that this is really going to, hold on, because I kind of want to move this. I see that no matter where the situation goes, like with your friend group, or your lover, or your family member, whatever the case is, right? No matter where this goes, it's really gonna open up this new sense of who you are. These boundaries that you're gonna put up, ooh, that heart just stuck out to me. These boundaries that you're gonna put up are going to allow you to protect your heart, gonna allow for your heart to be more open. It's going to allow you to really kind of like stand in this truth of who you are now, and you're really going to put your foot firm, because you're no longer trying to invoke the past you. I feel you're really trying to step into this new person, and anybody who's still seeing you as the old person, you really like, what, this ain't it for me. I'm number one, right? She got her hands up, and she feels free and she feels liberated, because you are free and you are liberated. And that is what boundaries do for us. They liberate us from the spaces that try to box us into the spaces we no longer fit in. And I love this for you guys. 100% love. Me encanta. Pero vamos a ver cuál de los divinos femeninos están con nosotros. So what divine feminine is with us for this full moon pile 2? We have Mary Magdalene, the apostles to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Now they say Mary, ooh, she's holding a cosmic seed, sorry. I just had an OD wild sci-fi moment. I've been trying to tap in. But anyways, Mary Magdalene is what some people say. She was one of Jesus's like most prominent followers. Like, she is like the divine feminine. If you look her up, and she holds the most like devout like secrets of Jesus, because she was like, some people say like she was his ting, like they was a ting, but that's up for you and your interpretation. But she is like, the way I don't want to call her the first woman, because she wasn't literally the first woman, but that is the type of energy that she gives off whenever I see this card. It's like the woman of all women. She is the truth knower. Like, she knows all that is hidden from the times of Christianity and Catholicism. So remember that she is within this space with you. She is walking with you. She fully keeps you, wow, yes, she fully keeps you alert to what people do not speak, but you fully feel, because that is that divinity within you, right? You're very attuned, pile 2. You're very attuned to the things that people leave hidden, but they don't understand that you feel that energy, you read that energy with every little thing. It has nothing to do with body language. I mean, sometimes it does, but what I'm getting is it has nothing to do with body language. It has nothing to do with what is said, but it is literally in the vibration on how things are spoken. It is in the vibration and how people move to you and from you, like around you. That is what you pick up on, and that is who's with you for this full moon. But let's see what animal spirits. Ooh, honestly, the divinity here with the symbols all over this tree of life. But it says B, spread heart healing with joy. Spread heart healing with joy. And then we have rhinoceros. Be strong and courageous. So, first and foremost, the divinity in this pile is on 10. But secondly, I will say with this rhinoceros, this half yellow, half blue, and this is also a very yellow-blue spread anyway, so it's definitely giving solar plexus, throat chakra vibes, and it's aligned with the message, right? Because the boundaries you set, you need to speak from your throat. But this half and half is what I kind of want to get into, this idea of fully having balance of your masculine energies and your feminine energies. So knowing when to care a lot, and then knowing when to like really be firm in what you believe, knowing when to leave as well, you know, knowing when to let things go and be like, I gave it my all and it is what it is. You can send them love, you cannot, that's your prerogative. But also with this B, that's why I really said you could send them love or you cannot, because it says spread heart healing with joy. And a lot of us may not like bees, but bees can be very divine-like creatures, and they literally keep the cycle of life going. They literally absorb sweet honey as their food and their nutrition. So they definitely spread this sense of sweetness and this sense of joy, and you know, maybe tune into that, because sometimes people need that. And I'm not saying that you should be a mind reader, and I'm not saying that you should do what is not asked of you, but if there's ever a moment that you should not shy away from your own nature, and if it is in your nature to be loving, and if it's your nature to spread honey wherever it is that you go, don't allow anybody else to move you away from that this full moon. Even if they're violating your boundaries, if you still need to put up your boundaries, but you put up boundaries with love, stand firm in that. Be like, you know what, I can't F with you right now, but it's been a good run, and you know, I give you all that I can from here, and know that I'm grateful for what you brought me. That's still love. That's still love. This is no animosity, and that's cool too. But pile twos, I hope that this resonated for you, and if it did, please leave a white corazoncito en los comentarios, porfa. And you know, just really sit out there, pile twos, and really be firm, be assertive, be in your true nature, and know that I thank you for watching this whole video with me, and know that I'm sending you love, I'm sending you warmth, I'm sending you big hugs, and I'm sending you all of the sweet honey for your full moon. Ciao.